The President of the Bahrain Culture and Antiquities Authority, Her Excellency Sheikh Hamad bint Mohammed Al Khalifa, inaugurated a center honoring the memory and contributions of the late poet Ghazi Al Qusaybi, which is called the Manamat Al Qusaybi in Firij Al Fadl in Manama. The center dedicates a place to the works and sayings of Ghazi Al Qusaybi, his poetry, novels, literature, and thoughts, which enriched and influenced the entire Arab world. Al Walid bin Talal Foundation, chaired by Prince Al Walid bin Talal bin Abdulaziz Al Saud, sponsored the renovation of the late Saudi Arabian poet Ghazi Abdurrahman Al Qusaybi's iconic house in Manama, in coordination with Bahrain Authority for Culture and Antiquities, led by Sheikh Hamad bint Mohammed Al Khalifa, chairperson of the Board of Trustees of Sheikh Ibrahim Center for Culture and Research. The event was attended by Her Royal Highness Princess Lamia bint Majid Saud Al Saud, the Secretary General and member of Board of Trustees at Al Walid Philanthropies, in addition to a large number of dignitaries, intellectuals, and media figures in the Kingdom of Bahrain and Saudi Arabia. The Al Walid bin Talal Foundation is involved in a wide spectrum of humanitarian and philanthropic activities in more than 75 countries. Its main focus areas have been established around the strategic initiatives ranging from disaster relief and community development to women and youth empowerment, as well as promoting intercultural understanding.
We're very happy to be here in Manama today, in the heart of Manama, celebrating Manamat Al Qusaybi House, which is an initiative by Sheikh Ibrahim Center for Cultural Research to celebrate the life of Dr. Ghazi Al Qusaybi in this beautiful setting and to bring back life to Manama. I think it's the first time ever we see Manama full of people, full of culture, full of energy, and it's really important to push forward for this cultural motivation that is happening. It's also a reminder for our new generation of the old legacies that we have in our lifetime, of the old people, what they have done, what they have contributed to our nation. And it's also another very important tie between the relationship between Bahrain and Saudi Arabia. So we're very pleased to have this here today. We'd like to thank, first of all, Sheikh Ibrahim Center for Culture and Research, and on top of that, Her Excellency Sheikh Hamad Al Khalifa, for all her wonderful journey to support the arts and culture in Bahrain and to keep the old Manama and the old Muharraq alive again, inshallah.
Today's event was very well done. There was a lot of presence from the people of Bahrain and Saudi Arabia as well. And I really felt that the spirit of Dr. Ghazi Al Qusaybi was here in the place, and it was a very lovely event with a lot of people around, and it was done very well. I personally had a very high regard to Dr. Ghazi Al Qusaybi. A lot of the family members of Dr. Ghazi were available here, and we got a chance to interact. I think the place is very special because it's the Al Qusaybi Al Bayt Al Oud, the old house of the Qusaybi family, and I think it has a lot of significance to many people who are here. I really like how they preserved the old factors in Bahrain, and they also kept a lot of the new factors in the architecture of the building. And I really wish that a lot of people will visit this place. They kept a lot of his work, his poetry is available for people to read through. So I really find that I hope we'll be able to preserve it into the future and learn from his experience and his writing as a poet.
Under the patronage of the President of the Supreme Council for Health, Lieutenant General Dr. Sheikh Mohammed bin Abdullah Al Khalifa, the Arabian Gulf University AGU President Dr. Khalid Al Awhali opened the second edition of the International Pediatrics Conference. Many officials from Ministry of Health, doctors, academics, and researchers attended the conference, which was held at Archer Town Hotel in Amwaj Islands.
The conference presented valuable scientific researches and papers conducted by leading academics, doctors, and consultants in the various fields of pediatrics representing the different GCC states.
It's worth mentioning that the conference included 50 scientific lectures, 9 discussion sessions, and 6 specialized workshops. A total of 120 brides and bridegrooms from both sexes tied the nuptial knot in a mass wedding, which was attended by Chief Executive of the Real Estate Regulatory Authority, Sheikh Mohammed bin Khalifa Al Khalifa. The mass wedding was organized by Hamala Cultural, Social and Charity Society. Sheikh Mohammed praised the kingdom's glorious history of unity and solidarity which has ever characterized the Bahraini community. He lauded Al Hamala Society initiative of holding the mass wedding for the youth from both sexes from all over Bahrain. He stressed the initiative reflects the spirit of unity and cooperation prevailing among the Bahraini community, which is being fostered by His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa. He also thanked head of the Survey and Land Registration Organization, Sheikh Salman bin Abdullah Al Khalifa, for his role in supporting the charity and social work through the honorary presidency of Al Hamala Cultural, Social and Charity Society and As Sanabel Orphans Care Society. President of the Ja'fari Endowment, Sheikh Mohsen Al Asfour, held the initiative, describing it as a national festival par excellence that further strengthens unity of the Bahraini people. He underlined keenness of the Ja'fari endowments to back such social initiatives. The president of Al Hamala Cultural, Social and Charity Society, Habib Mubarak, described the mass wedding as a pioneering national project that mirrors social cohesion among the Bahraini people. The celebration was attended by Saudi Ambassador to Bahrain, Dr. Abdullah bin Abdul Malik Al Sheikh, MPs, senior officials, dignitaries, invitees, and well-wishers. Bahrain Junior Handball Team won first place in Kuwait International Youth Friendly Championship held in Kuwait with the participation of Saudi Arabia, UAE, Kuwait, and Bahrain. Bahrain's team beat in the first match the Saudi team by 26-24, and the final match they also won over Kuwait at the same result to reap the title of the tournament, which is organized for the first time. Bahrain's participation came in the framework of the preparation program set for the next World Cup, which will be held in Macedonia. The Public Security Chief Major General Tariq Al-Hassan attended the final ceremony of the Firefighting Challenge competition, which was launched by Interior Minister General Sheikh Rashid bin Abdullah Al Khalifa as part of the celebration to mark the World Civil Defense Day. The Chief of Public Security honored the Civil Defense team who won the first place, the U.S. Navy team who won the second place, and Alba team who won the third place.
He said the competition reflected the work nature of the civil defense personnel that is based on certain physical and cultural skills. He hailed the efforts of sacrifices of firefighters in the protection of general safety and property. He expressed gratitude and appreciation to all organizations and companies that supported the event and participated in the competition. Bahrain Olympic Committee BOC board member and chairwoman of the Bahrain Women's Sport Committee, Sheikha Hayat bint Abdulaziz Al Khalifa, was elected chairwoman of the Olympic Council of Asia's Women's Sport Committee, OCA. The decision was taken at the OCA General Assembly held in Bangkok, headed by Sheikh Ahmed Al Sabah. The election was in recognition of Sheikha Hayat's efforts and contributions to women's sports in Bahrain specific and Asia in general. Sheikha Hayat's selection also rewarded her long and hard-working career in the field of women's sport. She had won the Best Women's Sport Award for Asia in 2015 from the International Olympic Committee. She previously took the Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum Award for Sport Innovation in 2012. Sheikha Hayat has been a prominent member of women's sports family around the world. Sheikha Hayat is presently a member of the IOC Athletes Entourage Commission as well as the chairwoman of Union of Arab National Olympic Committees. She is also a member of the Organizing Committee for Women's Sport in the GCC and a member of the jury of Her Highness Sheikha Fatma bint Mubarak for Sportswomen. Sheikha Hayat has presented in many conferences, meetings, and forums. She has led many sports delegations in women's sport and table tennis. She started her career as a national table tennis team's manager before becoming president of the association. Later on, Sheikha Hayat becoming board member of the Bahrain Olympic Committee and the Supreme Council for Youth and Sports. She also won the Medal of Efficiency and Medal of Bahrain Awards in 2001 and 2002 respectively. Bahrain Airport Company BAC is silver sponsor of the Spring of Culture 2019 and for the first time is offering Bahrain International Airport BIA as a venue for the kingdom's largest annual art and culture festival. Now in its 14th year, the festival, which takes place from February to April, offers more than 60 events including concerts, performing arts, and visual arts held at prestigious modern and historical venues around the kingdom. Among them, there are Bahrain National Museum, the Cultural Hall, the Arts Center, the Sheikh Ibrahim Center, and now the BIA Arrivals Hall, which was used recently for a performance by the Hot Potato Band, an Australian 8-piece brass band performing unique performances, and the event was a free pop-up show open to the public. Bahrain will host the first edition e-commerce forum and exhibition for secondary schools 2019 in cooperation with Tamkeen as a strategic partner and Bahrain Mumtalakat holding company Mumtalakat as silver sponsor. The event will be co-organized by the Ministry of Industry, Commerce and Tourism and the Ministry of Education in cooperation with the Students Affairs Directorate and Ministry of Education with participation of high school students on March 27, 2019 at Bahrain National Charter Monument in Sakhir. This initiative comes in line with Kingdom's vision to build its highly productive economy that is able to compete internationally by upgrading the private sector, individuals and institutions, and enabling to play its national role in promoting economic development. The forum, which is organized in cooperation with Ministry of Education, aims to spread the awareness of the importance of e-commerce and its applications in the Kingdom of Bahrain and enhancing trust in the security of electronic transactions among all members of society. It will highlight the most important examples and best practices of the successful applications and electronic markets in the world of e-commerce. The first e-commerce promotion competition for high school students will be launched for the best idea and various applications such as online education, e-health, e-tourism, e-shopping, and others to motivate students to innovate in this field and support local initiatives to move from the virtual world into reality. 3 winners will be announced and honored as the best e-projects idea in e-commerce field.
I see your face in every sunrise.